I'd like to think not, because remember that was revised in October. It was expected to be 3.4% of GDP, and it was brought down to 3.2% of GDP, so I don't expect it to be worsening, no. I think that's a pretty certainty. There is no choice really, and I think we've all braced ourselves for that. So yes, I think all people above a certain threshold of income should expect to pay more tax. I think the first option would be to increase the marginal rate of tax from the current 41% to 45%, and I think that will be taking us back to the 80s level. It will also be bringing us probably more in line with the more sophisticated economies in the world, being the UK, for example. It is not something that, because that's more permanent, it's there forever. So I think the other option would be to have a certain surcharge. And we have precedent for that in terms of the transitional levy that we had in the 94-95 years that funded the transition to democracy. And I think a surcharge for a limited period, so I see limited period being 2 to 3 years, no more, where individuals earning a certain level of income will be subject to the surcharge. I think we could all bet on that. It is a gambling point. I'd like to think not. I'm a firm believer that even though it is the easiest tax to collect, it is also the most effective, so you can collect it very easily. It is easily implementable. Administratively, it's the easiest tax. I don't believe that will be very wise in this situation. The country is poised for things, bigger things, and I think it will just create more noise. So I don't believe it will come through now, no.